Hallo Leute und willkommen zu GENSHIN IMPACT zusammen mit Eike. Nein, ohne Eike diesmal, nicht wahr, Eike?
Ja, genau, ohne mich.
Ja, weil er hat das zweite Kapitel von, ich jetzt mir schon wieder entfallen.
Dem Event.
Ausflug der Poesie-Event. Genau. Tränen unter Blättern. Genau. Machen wir jetzt weiter hier. Garantiert ohne, ja, garantiert ohne Werbeunterbrechung. Ja, ich kein YouTube-Partner bin, deswegen müsst ihr hier, glaube ich, nicht hier
Du
von
hast den
wegen...
Satz nicht zu Ende gesagt.
Welchen Satz?
Ich habe das Kapitel nicht gespielt, deswegen kommentiere ich nicht mit.
Ja, das kann man sich ja denken.
Wow, everyone got here so early.
Ich habe ja auf 9:30 Uhr gestellt, müsste eigentlich passen.
The sun is shining bright today. As soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal today's poetry theme. The theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala is pairing couplets.
Haben sich die Reime... Ach so. Ja, die ersten Reime haben sich ja nicht wirklich gereimt, oder doch?
Pairing couplets. Oh, I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules. Kind of like a fill-in-the-blanks game, but for poetry.
Interessant.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest boars and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsutake shrooms. Based on a given line of poetry, you must create the second line to form a pair, or couplet. As long as you take inspiration from the wide world around you, you'll find it's not so difficult after all.
Nicht zwischenreden, Eike. Du weißt doch, dass dieses ganze Event hier wird mir, wie wir auf mir gemerkt haben, mehr von Dialogen getragen.
Okay.
The two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantically and rhythmically. In essence, it's just like most other forms of poetry. To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of inspiration to fill your sails, we've added an additional component, an inspiration walk.
Walk? Fly? Oh, wo ist der Unterschied?
An inspiration walk?
By inspiration walk, we simply mean wandering around in the wild, taking in the scenery and pocketing any poetic thoughts. Of course, to all our friends, old and new, please be careful while out and about. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is already fully booked for the month ahead, and if there's any more demand, I'll be the only one with a smile on my face.
Das Bestattungsunternehmen ist schon ausgebucht für den Monat. Toll.
In short, please roam freely as the mood takes you. Enjoy the spectacular scenery of our two beautiful nations, and fill your imaginations with the most pleasing of poetry. We will all reconvene here tonight.
Danke. Und was heißt das dann? Muss man dann die Leute draußen vorstehen lassen?
Traveler, can you round up Singcho, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent? I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, is it that thing from yesterday?
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Nach einer Weile ging es dir, alle zusammenzubringen. Anschließend schilderst du die Situation.
We hope that each of you can keep an eye out for this while you're out on your inspiration walk.
Are you sure this is okay? It was just something I ran into, and now we're imposing my business on everyone else.
Er hat nicht wirklich Bock drauf, was?
Oh, please don't say that, Mr. Chongyun. Master Jean ordered us to work with you however we can to improve cooperation. Helping each other out is exactly what we're here for.
Besides, investigating any strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Favonius is also part of our job.
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail ingredients too.
Just think of it like an outing with friends. It'll be fun.
Ja, es ist nichts falsch daran, sich mal helfen zu lassen.
The way I see it, you should just humbly accept their willingness to help.
All right. In that case, thank you all very much. I will be sure to repay your kindness someday.
Oh, es wäre erst aufgefallen, Eike. Oder? Ist ja gar nicht aufgefallen, dass Chongyun einen Verband am Bein hat. Ist das eine Bedeutung?
Now, how about we split into two groups for the day?
You mean to cover more ground?
Wie in Horrorfilmen, alle trennen sich.
Not just that. Don't forget, this is still part of the Poetry Gala. If we all see the same sights and sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write unique poems?
That's true. But how do we decide who goes in which group?
Why don't we draw lots?
Yeah! That'll make things even more fun.
Drawing lots? But what if I end up with the Liyue crowd, and I can't think of anything to say to them?
I've got the slips of paper here. Who wants to go first? Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants to go first!
Natürlich. Alle ziehen jeweils einen Zettel. Wer den längsten Zettel hat,
Okay, so that's the Traveler, Paimon, Diona and Chongyun in one group, and Xingqiu, Mika and Noelle in the other.
oh, okay, interessant. Es wird vieles hier übersprungen. Wie zum Beispiel müssen wir jetzt nicht noch nach Chongyun suchen.
What a relief. At least I'll have Noelle with me.
Then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Und Singshu natürlich auch.
Oh, I don't think... that won't be...
I also await your guidance.
Kein Grund, so förmlich zu sein.
Take care, everyone. See you all tonight.
Wir kennen uns ja schließlich schon lang genug.
Did anyone forget to bring anything? If not, then let's get going!
Wow.
Ups.
Are those ears and tail real? So fluffy.
Aber nicht anfassen.
All right. Miss Diona, is there some place in particular you would like to go?
Just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
Ah, stimmt, da war ja was.
Sure. Then, everyone, follow me.
Das hat jetzt ein bisschen Immersion gebrochen. Tränen unter Blätter. Ja, zweites Gedicht. Natürlich, wollen wir mal reden mit den Charakteren.
Enjoy your inspiration walks! I'm looking forward to some splendid poetry tonight.
Splendid. Poesie auf einer Laterne. Rate die Pflanze. Über den weiten Feldern... Also, Moment. Über den weiten Feldern lag einst der Duft von Blumen, der im alter Zeit davon kündete, dass dem fließenden Wasser die hellsten Gefühle zu eigen waren. Auch in einem Blumentopf kann noch ein Duft fortbestehen. Doch heute bedeutet dies nicht mehr, als dass Seide den tiefen Schmerz halb verdeckt. Errate die Pflanze. Na, ich glaube, wir sollten lieber erstmal Chongyun folgen. Um seine, wie ich jetzt zuerst gedacht habe, Vater Morgana zu finden. Oh, Eike hat es ja schon gespoilert. Im letzten Kapitel, dass es ja offensichtlich dann wieder eine Vulkanide gewesen ist. Hat ja was Geisterhaftes an sich, aber wurde nicht von ihm verscheucht durch sein Yang. Oder was, Ying? Ne, ich glaube, es war Yang. Ja, ich habe jetzt keine Zeit für euch. Das Tolle an Genshin, du willst einfach nur irgendwo lang spazieren und schon rennt dir ein Megachu hinterher. Was sehen wir denn, das nächste Kapitel wird? Ich vermute mal, dass es bestimmt auch was mit Gedichten zu tun hat.
Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. But it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
Natürlich in der Nähe eines Sees.
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here. Is this the kind of place you like to take a walk?
Passt jetzt nicht so ganz zum Wetter, oder?
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves practicing techniques for the exorcism of evil spirits.
Oh, toll, jetzt lernen wir wohl was über asiatisches Exorzieren.
Exorcism?
I've always wanted to demonstrate the power of exorcism, but it's a pity. I've never actually gotten the chance.
Chongyun is 1 in a million! He has pure yang spirit, so as soon as he gets close, evil spirits run and hide. Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
Ja, aber da hat er ja nichts zu tun.
It's awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit? A lot of people think I'm a fraud because of this condition of mine.
Your physical constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
Conqueror of demons.
Is that a friend of yours? Yep, this is Xiao, an adeptus of Liyue. An adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before.
Naja, nicht den sie bisher getroffen hat, wusste sie ja nichts von.
Hello, Mr. Adeptus?
Just call me Xiao.
Are you here to trade too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
When I heard about the Exorcist's encounter, my suspicions were roused. I've already informed the owner of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, return immediately and leave it to me.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drag even the Conqueror of Demons into this.
Jetzt nimmt er uns die ganze Arbeit weg.
I have already patrolled the area and found nothing amiss. Either the anomaly you encountered was no evil spirit, or perhaps it already left.
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
Hey, du bist gerade erst angekommen.
Yeah, you should come. There's no one else around here anyway, so you don't need to worry.
But
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Xiao. It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions about exorcising evil spirits that I would like to ask you.
Oh, er könnte ihn unter seine Fittiche nehmen. Aber er ist nicht so mit Menschen. Oder generell mit Personen.
fine.
Seems like this Adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe all the Adepti in Liyue are like this.
Team Changyun has a new member! Yay!
What? When did this become my team? Now that Adeptus Xiao is joining us, if anyone's team leader, it should be...
Ich finde, wir sollten den Fall abgeben. Ich komme mit dem Druck nicht stand. Leute, die 3 Fallzeichen oder Verarsche Hörspiele kennen, die wissen Bescheid.
Don't overthink it! Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients? Yeah, I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here. I've heard that Liyue's Jueyun chilies can set your throat on fire. Is that true? I'm gonna mix them into my drinks and give it a try.
Ich glaube, sie könnte ihren Getränken auch Kieselstein hinzufügen. Die Leute werden es trotzdem feiern.
Huh? Julian chilies. I'm not sure that would taste very good.
Really? Perfect! Let's go pick a whole bunch of them.
What the...
Wir machen puren Saft da rein. Hey!
Some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Bleib stehen!
Are those really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Xiangling would make.
Ja, kriege ich dich noch? Und nochmal 5 Follower, oder? Ja, genau. So, na gut, dann sammeln wir mal eben noch ein bisschen, bleibt das jetzt so bestehen? Okay. Dann sammeln wir eben noch mal ein bisschen, Pepperoni ein. Inzwischen müssen wir ja wissen, wo die wachsen. Und die werden ja eh nochmal markiert, also. Wo kommt die denn auf einmal her? Na, wenn wir Zhao schon dabei uns haben, ne?
One with my blade.
Ah, Frost, natürlich. Passt natürlich perfekt. Oh. Wie brutal.
Okay, this should be enough.
Diona, you seem really committed to, making alcoholic drinks available to people of all tastes.
Ja, aber nur das System von innen zu zerstören. Top, top, top.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol! When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes, they just sleep on the floor all night. Alcohol is the root of all kinds of evil.
Ist es nicht eher so hier, die Menge macht das Gift? Obwohl, sie hat ja einen speziellen Hintergrund.
So, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Jueyun chilies, then so be it.
Is it really worth all that effort?
Yeah, because all my previous efforts have failed. Those stinking booze hounds not only haven't woken up to the truth of how bad alcohol is, they even keep praising my drinks.
It makes me furious!
Es ist irgendwie merkwürdig, dass ihr bis heute nie aufgefallen ist oder eher mal der Verdacht gekommen ist, egal was ich zusammenmixe, alle finden es gut. Woran kann das bloß liegen?
But how is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile. Surely.
Er hat's nicht verstanden, ne?
Are you calling me a liar? Well, if you don't believe me, I'll fix you a drink right now. Then you'll...
No need.
Nein, lieber nicht.
Just you wait.
Oh no. Is she really going to add those Jueyun chilies?
Für alle, die das hier jetzt einschalten und keine Ahnung über Genshin haben, Chongyun hat einen leichten, wie sagt man, kann man sagen, eine Aversität gegen Schärfe.
If her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless she's under the influence of some kind of power? Maybe an evil spirit.
Nicht direkt.
No. I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else. In Liyue, we might say this child has adeptal affinity.
Ach, so heißt das.
It's ready. Here, I made one for Xiao too.
Getränke.
Oh boy. Look at that color. Yep. She definitely added Jueyun chilies.
Cool, jetzt können wir das auch mal live sehen, wie das so immer reagiert bei ihr. Weil egal, was sie zusammenmixt, alle finden es gut.
What's wrong? You're not allergic to anything, are you? Don't worry, there isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Mein Liebling.
Surely there's no way this can possibly taste good. Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh, great. If the Conqueror of Demons drank it, it'd be rude of me to refuse.
Diesen Event hören wir viele innere Stimmen, kann das sein?
Oh.
Ja, natürlich so, dass man nicht das sehen kann, wie er es trinkt.
Julian drank his too. Is he gonna be okay?
This drink is...
Delicious!
Wow! Man sieht es sogar in den Augen.
It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu makes to mess with me.
Boah, geht der total ab.
It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly mixture.
Klingt ein bisschen wie so ein Werbetexter, oder?
And oh, the slimes. Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste, like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity of nature distilled into a cup. Amazing! Simply unbelievable!
Kann es sein, dass Diona vielleicht noch eine Prise LSD reingeschüttet hat?
That's right. Slimes are absolutely sublime. Oh, I failed again. But wait, what's gotten into Chongyun? He's been so quiet up until now.
Immerhin, das ist dir aufgefallen.
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please, one more.
Ist ja wieder bei der Stuff. Kennt ihr den nicht Zeichentrickfilm, kennt ihr den Horrorfilm, wo alle ganz gierig werden auf dieses komische Schleimzeug, weißes Schleimzeug, was da, oder was auch immer da aus dem Boden kommt? Am Ende ist das so eine Art Blob. Auf eure Anweisung hin macht Diona zur Erfrischung ein eiskaltes Getränk.
Okay. I think I've calmed down a bit. I'm sorry. I can't believe I let you all see me like that.
Jetzt bin ich schon wieder ein bisschen traurig, weil ich glaube, so werden wir ihn wahrscheinlich nicht mehr wiedersehen. Oder vielleicht doch?
It's fine. My fault for not checking your spice tolerance first. Oh, looks like this pure yang spirit isn't such a great thing to have after all.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much doubted what you said about your drinks.
Who'd have thought it? Diona and Chongyun are actually kind of similar. Xiao? What's wrong?
Look over there.
Der Chao ist so calm, dass er nicht ausgerastet ist.
You mean the leaf?
Something's written on it.
Was? Das sieht er aus der Entfernung?
What? You can see that from over here?
Hab ich doch gesagt.
Oh yeah, or it'll get swept away!
Er hat halt dämonisch scharfe Augen.